welcome back to At Home with Cindy. It's been a while. I had the flu and I have autoimmune disease, so it takes a little longer to recover. But I think I'm recovered now, I hope. And I'm getting ready. Excuse me, still a little raspy, so. I'm getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's crazy, it's gonna be here. So I'm making my pie crust, and this year I usually make 2 apple pies, but this year for some reason I'm making 1, probably because I'm still not 100%. So I'm making a double pie crust for my apple pie. I'm not making the pie until tomorrow, but I'm making the pie crust now. So let me show you. Oh, let me show you also. This woman is on YouTube, and I found this recipe all the way back in 2011. I use this for my pie crust. I think it's flaky and so delicious. So let's get started. So first it calls for about 2 1/4 cups of flour, and let me do. And I also have, let's see if you can see, it's been a while, I'm a little rusty, my food processor. That's what I usually do my pie crust in, I'm sorry. So here I have my flour, not my flour, regular flour. It's not gluten-free, I'm not eating this. And what I do is, here, I kind of aerate it. It's better to sift it, but I'm just going to do this. So I kind of like aerate it a little, and then when I don't have my 1 cup measure because it's dirty, because I've been baking, I just do this. I don't scoop it because that's going to make it dense. I just do this, and then so that's a 1/2 cup. I didn't feel like washing it. I've been busy. So I keep aerating it. Like I said, it's better to just sift it. Okay, that's 1 cup. So let me get 2 1/4 cups in here. Okay, I have my flour. I'm adding 1 teaspoon salt and 1 tablespoon sugar. And I'm just gonna put my cover on it. And I'm just gonna pulse it, and then I'll add the rest. Just to incorporate everything. So I did that, and I also have about 1 cup of ice water in the refrigerator and 1 cup of unsalted butter in the refrigerator, and it's been in there for a few hours. So you want to make it really cold. You want everything to be cold. Usually I put this in and the flour, but I'm just gonna do it quick today. Let me go grab that. Okay, this is my 1 cup of butter. I guess I could have cut it. Usually I cut it in little cubes, and we're gonna pulse it. We're not gonna mix it. We're just gonna pulse it, and after I add the butter, I'll add the water. It's stuck. Okay, there you go. Here we go. Okay. Let me grab I'll use this. Okay, there's my butter, very, very cold. And you want to pulse it until you have little pea-size chunks of flour. I'll show you what you want to look for. And we got that stuff there. And the last thing I'm going to put in is the water. And I always do this ahead of time. Usually I do it like weeks ahead and freeze it, but like I said, I haven't been well. Okay, I'm just going to pulse it. I don't put it on the I pulse. Sometimes maybe about 15 times. And this one is kind of like a dud. I've got my hand covered here, and it still throws flour everywhere. I've had this forever, and it just does it. It's like flour's the counter for me. almost. Okay, maybe one more. Okay, and I always unplug it just to be safe. Okay. This is you want them a little bit smaller than that. I'm just going to pulse it maybe 2 more times, but my butter was really very cold, like it's supposed to be. Okay. All right. One for good luck. All right. Now I'm just going to add, okay. I'm going to add ice water, about 1 tablespoon at a time. Okay, let me grab that. All right. Normally, like I said, I do my butter a little smaller, and I really should have. That's 1. I'm gonna start with 2. And you don't want to do it, people say, oh, do it until there's a ball. You don't want to do that. Maybe you want to do that with pizza dough or whatever, but not pie dough. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna put in some more. I always do that so the flour goes down and doesn't fly out all over me when I open it. Okay, that was 2. Here is about 3 1/4, 3 1/2, I don't know. Okay. Okay. And I do it slow because once you go past it, that's going to be a bummer. Let's do 1 more. And I could put it through the chute, but I like to just wet all of it, I guess. It's getting there. Okay. Now I'm going to start doing the chute. Okay. Let me show you. Okay, now it's looking like that, and you know, you might be able to put some of it together, but not all of it. So I'm just going to add like a 1/2 tablespoon more water. Let's see if it doesn't do the trick. Okay, here we go. Oops, and I have to plug it in. Wow, I don't know why, for some reason it is taking a lot of water this time. Okay, I'm going to get it off camera and test it. Okay, I am just about there. I'm going to do a little bit, like a 1/4 tablespoon here. I'm just about there. When you go like this, it sticks together, but there's still a little flour, and I don't want to chase the flour around, so. There we go. I think that is good. Okay, move everything out of the way. Okay, I have a wax paper here. sticks. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do about half of this. Whoopsies. Try to do half. And you could do it with your hands. You could do that, but I usually just use wax paper or plastic wrap. I'm just gonna, do I have enough here? And I just turn it out like that. And do this. And yeah, it's falling apart, right? It's falling apart. You see little tiny pieces, but with the warmth of your hands, it's all gonna come together. But like I said, I just usually use the wax paper. Yeah, see, it is a little crummy, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, definitely gonna need more than that. Yeah. You don't want it too gooey, because I've done that before and it just sticks and it just tears and it's horrible, in horrible condition. So I think that's it. And I'm just gonna do this and try and bring it together. I mean, I really think it's easier with plastic wrap, but don't make a huge mess on my counter. Make sure I have enough. I'm gonna add a little bit more. I'm sorry, I'm a little slow because I've been sick. All right, that's good. Okay, I'm mangling this wax paper. And you want to try and make it into a disc. And pick up the little pieces here. I think I'm just going to actually put it in plastic wrap this time. Want to flatten it out. Pick up all the pieces so you don't lose any. And the earlier you make it, the better it tastes. So mine is never even, so that's how it's going to look. And me, I'm going to make apple pie for them, and I'm going to just make pumpkin pie for me, but not even gluten-free pie crust. I'm just going to make the pudding part and have it with homemade whipped cream, and it'll be delicious. So to me, this is perfect right here. Boom. And now I'm going to do the same with the other, and it's all buttery, and it's going to, you could tell, if you can see, you could see the, I don't know if you could see, but there's little butter pieces in there, and it's going to be so flaky. It's so good. I'll put this in and repeat the other. Alrighty. So when my family all lived here, when I had the whole family, it was a lot of work. I had trying to make 2 apple pies, 4 crusts, plus 2 pumpkin pies. So altogether was 6 crusts. It was a lot for me. I miss them dearly, but I don't miss making all that because it's hard. I mean, there's my little... I would do it gladly, just hard. But boy, did they finish that pie. And then I never liked apple pie, and I'm not saying mine was amazing, but until I tasted mine, I loved it. And my mom made it where she put cranberries in it, and I didn't care for that. So maybe that's why, I don't know. But everybody loved her pie. My husband loved it too. Okay. That's it. Boom. Easy peasy. Just bring it together, and it won't be a handful. How do you guys do your pie crust? And if I have one bigger than the other, I'll just use it for the top crust. Just gonna do this so I don't have to get my counter all that dirty. And you want it like this. You don't want it to be, in a bowl. I mean, this might be a little too crummy, but it'll be fine. I'm gonna melt the butter with my hands. Okay, and that's it. That's how I do it. And I will see you tomorrow for my pies. I'm going to be making pumpkin pie without the crust, which is fine by me because I'm the only one who eats it. I love pumpkin pie. Normally I'll make a two recipe pumpkin pie that I have making for years, but I'm just going to cut it in half. I don't need 2 pies because believe me, I will eat them. And I don't need it. So that's it. That's how I do it. I mean, maybe a different channel might be a little bit more perfection, but I'm not. Okay, I'm just going to pick my little loose piece. This is definitely bigger, so I'll use this for the top. All right, let me grab my up. So good to be back. And I'm sorry I missed a lot of time on YouTube, but hopefully I can come back this time and be strong. It's no fun getting sick, and I really try and be so healthy, but autoimmune disease just messes the whole thing up. My husband snuck in again and didn't say anything. The man is not shy except on camera. And I'm the one who's actually shy in person. Well, not as much as I used to be. So that's it. So I will see you tomorrow for my homemade apple pie and pumpkin custard, I should say. See you then. Thanks for stopping by, guys.